Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brenda Caesar Conte talking to you from London. Sorry, my voice is a bit hoarse. I have screamed, I have shouted, I've done a lot with my voice. I'm here to talk about what is going on in my country, i.e., Sierra Leone. For those of you who do not know, I'm a Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone is a small country on the west coast of Africa. At the moment, a lot is going on in the political arena. There are two main parties, the APC and the SLPP party. At the moment, the SLPP party are in governance. The leader, the president, is from the SLPP party. The APC party, they are like exposing themselves. I do not hate them. They are my brothers and sisters, but you can see right through them. It is not even their fault. It is not their fault. It is the fault of these politicians who, especially in my country, did not bring education, did not make education become a priority. Now you see the effect of a nation that most or more than 80% is illiterate. You see the consequences of it. It is a very dangerous thing. And now you begin to wonder why previous heads of my country, presidents from even both parties, did not concentrate on making education a priority. They did it, it was an intentional act because they want the mentality of the people who go and vote for them to be mediocrity or to be below average. Also, in terms of education, in fact, some of them are illiterate. Most are semi-illiterate, and you have a very small percentage that are literate. And in Sierra Leone, the most dangerous ones are the ones who are semi-illiterate. They think they know it all when they don't know it. They cannot understand when you talk. And so they result in two things. Either they start cursing your mom, they believe in that a lot, or they start calling you names. That is what they do. It is because they cannot articulate, they cannot understand when you talk. Even if you talk in Creole, they will not understand. They are very jumpy, they are very insecure, and when they hear somebody talk, especially a woman, they will resort to that. So most of the time, I don't blame them. I do blame the politicians, all of them, especially previous politicians. And that is why the present president is doing his best and showing that at least the education will not be up there, like even in England or America, not all schools are above average. Some of them are at the brink of being closed by Ofsted in England. Our president made sure that he said that at least, let us start by saying no school fees, which is a very good thing he did. What I'm recommending here to him, not only about quality education, is for him to make it compulsory for children to go to school, so that children who are found out of school during school time without any good reason should be dealt with. The parents or the guardians of those children should be fined, they should be dealt with, they should be warned, and consequences like they do here. Here, a child, when you see a child, school time, outside school, the child should explain, or the parents should explain why the child is not in school. This will ensure that the illiteracy rate, which is bad, will decrease immensely. I think that is even better than quality education. Also, I have got from reliable sources, even though the opposition is lying, because what they have resorted to is lying. They lie like nobody's business. They're so desperate to come back to power. Whether we remain there in opposition until they come together and know that lying would not take them anywhere. That is one thing they have to know. They have to know that cursing somebody's mom would not take them anywhere. It is a cost to themselves, to the party. And until they know that they have to calm down, they have to re-strategize, that is when they will start winning elections. Because I know for a fact they are not going to win. 2023. They are going to curse me right now for it, but I am not God. What will they do? Nothing. They will start shouting that they will fight. The people who tell them to fight, they are abroad. Why don't they go there and fight and see what will happen to them? Because we do have law and order in Sierra Leone, even though they are claiming and they want to portray the country like we do not have law. We have army. Yeah, let them go out there and fight and see what will happen to them. This is not many years ago. In fact, the United Nations will come to our aid better and faster than before. Let them do it and they will see what will happen to them. I don't even blame them. It is because our leader is handling things with a child's glove. Because if I were the leader, they would not even be talking slush. You understand? And that is where I am now. I am begging the president, because one thing about me, I know for a fact that the president has been a president twice. That is a history. And I know that God put him there. But there are times when God can put us somewhere and there are people, or we allow. Because for me, I always call upon the leader. I don't call upon the vice president, neither do I call upon the first lady. Because for me, the first lady is a first lady through default. Meaning that because she is married to the leader who was voted in, and that's why she's the first. She was not voted in. I do respect her because, to be honest with you, a woman is necessary in a man's life. Behind any successful man, there is a woman. And I saw and I'm seeing the great work she's doing. But she has been provoked. She has been molested. She has been cartooned by Sierra Leoneans. That is the problem of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is, when it comes to that kind of rubbish, they hold number one. They don't respect their own. If she was a foreigner, like she was white or from somewhere else, she'll be more respected. I don't know what disease Sierra Leoneans are suffering from, including myself. We don't accept good things. We don't celebrate our own. But she is doing her own bits. She's not perfect. I am not asking for perfection because Michelle Obama was not perfect. She has said it herself. There's no perfect human being. But with people like Michelle Obama, they were lucky that they had the support of the people. Not everybody liked her, mind you, especially when they were in power or when they just came. With her, more people tried to appreciate her more when they left the power. And that is what I think will happen to the president and the wife. They will start appreciating her when she had gone after the 2 terms. Because I believe they will call, but I believe strongly. They are going to cost me, but I do not mind. It is going back to them. It is going back to them. This is the rudeness that is in them, that it is very bad. Men cursing women, talking about women's parts. They are cursed. They are condemned. That is what they are. And if they play it with me, anybody that curses me will be cursed. Their generation will be cursed. It is going back to them, because you do not curse everyone. And that is why they are where they are at the moment. That is why they are in opposition. And they will remain in opposition until they start to respect women. They start to respect themselves first and foremost. Because when you don't respect yourself, you will not respect the next man. So I don't play dirty with them. I don't even encourage them. That is one thing I don't do. Now, this is a message for the president, who is called President Maada Bio. I always pray for him. The reason why I pray for him, I don't have an option. If I curse him, if he does something bad, it is not him that will suffer. It is the grassroots Sierra Leonean. And for me, I care for my people. I care for them with a passion. And so I don't want the president to make a mistake, in fact. However, at this point in time, I just want to advise the president. Look at the opposition. They are advising, they are talking. They were in power for 11 years. They did nothing, absolutely nothing. They only cry, they will say, look at the roads. Yes. Did the president himself, the ex-president, take money out of his own pockets to make the roads? And the kind of roads, they're talking about this government, you see, the education is not quality. The roads are not quality too. There are accidents all the time. When I went to Sierra Leone in 2012, I saw the road on the highway. I was like, this is a joke. There is no dual, you understand? Dual carriageway. It helps in terms of accidents, overtaking, no speed bumps where speed bumps should be. no how do they call it, speed camera, nothing of the sort. That is quality. You go to places there, the French speaking countries, they do have it. I'm not talking about first world, I'm talking about Africa. They do have it. And so what is the quality of that kind of road? And they have the bill road inside the city where whenever there is heavy rainfall, everything floods. So is that a quality road? So when you want to talk, yeah, when you are pointing your finger, remember 3 points back at you. You're talking about this government who is barely 3 years, if not. They have not reached 3 years, but they're they're getting there. And then you have been there for 11 years. All you are talking about is roads. Yeah? What do we need in Sierra Leone? We need water. We need sustainable energy. We need food to eat. Those are the 3 main things a human being needs. Food, clothing, shelter. You understand? But I put the water would come under the food. And if they were that good a government, and you see, Sierra are very silly, because even the educated one, they behave like a fool. Because if you are saying that the last government was better, wouldn't you think, what did the last government leave? What legacy? Nothing. Why are you still in your house with no drinking water? But the rich and the educated, they don't care. The reason why they don't care, they can afford Bowser to come to their house to supply water for them. They can afford generator. They don't know that generator itself is a problem in the long run. They don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's the problem. The selfishness. But I don't blame them either. The person I blame is the leader. Because why I say that, people make excuse for the leader. Oh, the leader does not know what is going on. Then the leader has failed us. Because as a leader, you should know what is going on. There is no excuse. The reason why you are a leader is for you to lead and others follow. You have the right to sack those you appointed, i.e. your ministers. And we have seen that is the one fault, a major fault of the president, that I am appealing to him right now with all due respect, that he listens to me, he listens to people who have good intention for the country. We are begging you, Mr. President, please, if you have any minister that is underperforming, please, for goodness sake, sack them. 3 years is enough time, sir. Some of them are not performing. Like, I do not know what the Ministry of Finance is doing. I do not know why the corruption is so intense down at Waterkey. That corruption is the main root to the prices of commodity, food, rice to be high. And that is killing the people, the average people. I am urging that the government of today in Sierra Leone should look into Waterkey, should try to bring down the tariff, should try to bring controls so that the prices of our goods would come down. That is one thing. It will help in terms of food. Another thing, we have to embark in agriculture. I think I see a lot of improvement in that area. So kudos to the president. Don't listen to them. Continue to do what you have to do for your people. Yeah? Do what you have to do. It is God you are pleasing. And for those who are grateful to you. For the rest, you do not concern about them. Please. That is one thing. The other thing is, I'm urging them to look into the Bumbuna waterfall that will generate electricity. It has been going on for donkey years. I don't know what is stopping it for it to be functional, because we cannot just rely on the same Guma Valley water. If not, they should spend a lot of money to develop that area so that when you open your tap, you have at least drinking water, clean drinking water, like we had before I came to this country. That is another thing. And also, they must look about the, the lights. We have a lot of energy, sunshine. I don't know why we do not have solar system in each and every house so that we will not have blackouts. I don't know. So they can, there's a suggestion I'm making, because I'm not a concerned citizen or a citizen who just criticize, backing like a dog. What has the criticism got to do? The people are there in power. They might, there's a very high possibility that they're coming back in power. You will just be backing. Why won't you do something more constructive with your life, even as opposition? Go and make the roads. Go build hospitals. Stop making noise. Let me tell you, because the God is seeing right through some of you. When you were in power, all you did, double, dance it up and down. Please, bear. The country is under President Julius Maada Bio, and God is with him. For your information, can you please share? I don't want this audio to be very long. Share, and may God bless you. My name again is Brenda Caesar. I'm talking from London. Thank you so much. God bless you.